weekend, but man, we gotta get that nigga some tough love, man. Cordae from Bird's Eye View sells 20K first week. I like Cordae. I actually think this album is a pretty decent album. I hope more people listen to it. I sincerely do. I think he's really talented. I think he's gonna be a problem and a factor in the game for years to come. This is what these sales tell me. And I said this to his manager before. Cordae is the epitome of having all the skills necessary, having all the cosigns necessary, but not having the story that the people buy into. That's the only problem with Cordae. He could rap real well, this and third, but people have not bought into the story of him. Let me just give you an example. Kendrick is great, but that Good Kid, Mad City album, it laid the foundation for why people will always be connected to Kendrick. We bought the story. The kid who saw it all from the window or basically from the sidewalk, he wasn't in it, but he knows enough shit. Like he's the non-square nigga who not pussy but not hood. And we know a lot of people like that. That's what I believe is still missing from Cordae's story. I just believe it's missing. Y'all tell me if I'm tripping. I believe the reason why people have not, taken a likening to a lot of the stuff he's done is because they still don't get him. I see some people say, nah, you're just tripping. Some people say, nah, he's just mid. He has no hits. Some people say, yo, he got the logic curse. What is a logic curse? Somebody say he just has no hits. Is it hits? That's a good question. Some people say it's hits. Is it hits that Cordae's missing? That might be true. This was his sophomore album. Granted, Kendrick dropped, and I know I'm comparing him to Kendrick, which is it's hard to compare anybody to Kendrick. But motherfucking Kendrick did have, he had Section 80. Wasn't High Power from there. There was a couple songs that bubbled up. Is the problem that Cordae don't have hits? We all know when it came to Good Kid, Mad City, there was a bunch of songs people gravitated towards. The energy was there. Whether it was shit. Name me some of the hits of Good Kid, Mad City. I know, wasn't Backseat Freestyle one of them? Mad City was one of them. Somebody said not relatable. Okay, Mr. Benjamin, thank you for saying that. But I'm confused because I've kind of heard that. But how is he not relatable? I think the most relatable people in hip hop are the people who ain't acting like they killed 40 niggas. So the Drakes of the world. The people who act like they're a normal human. I think Cordae acts pretty normal and average. Why is he not relatable? Tell me. Swimming pools, poetic justice, okay. Is it? Maybe that's what it is. He just don't got the hits. Maybe he just really just don't got the hits. Some people say he don't got no backstory. Well, I guess that's what his albums are supposed to provide us that. Somebody said the industry chose him and that's the problem. That's very interesting. Now, I don't think he's an industry plan. I don't think you guys are trying to say that he's an industry plan by saying that. But what do you mean the industry chose him? Do you feel like he's being force-fed to the public? Because whoever who said, "Oh, the industry chose him," I'm guessing you're saying the industry chose him as opposed to the people chose him. And when the people chooses someone, it's much more powerful than when the industry says, "Hey, this is the next guy you should like." Somebody said he's J. Cole's son. All right, let's even have a J. Cole comparison, right? I know Kendrick, Kendrick had a lot of causes that he was standing for very early in his career. So let's go with a J. Cole comparison. What's the difference between Cordae and J. Cole? For some of y'all might be like, oh, like they used to hit J. Cole from way back then with the boring thing. They used to say he rap a little bit too much. They're hitting Cordae with that. What's the difference between Cordae and J. Cole? Now, I got a theory. And it goes back to what people said. The people chose whatever. J. Cole, I remember just like, he developed a wave. I remember when J. Cole was like kind of coming up. I'm in college and he's on these like, he's going on these Dollar in the Dream tour and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? And people are just buying into this wave and this movement. And like, it felt like he was organically trying to find the people who fucked with him. And remember when I did the interview with, well, it was Everyday Struggle episode, and we did it at ComplexCon, and I said to Cordae, I said, well, I feel like a lot of people think that you are supposed to be like the next, like you're like the Messiah in a way, right? But we only know like one or two songs from you, and all we've seen is like a bunch of like industry vets. They've co-signed you. Do you feel like, obviously I do think he's talented, 100%. But do you feel like he hasn't gotten the people to fuck with him just like how the industry niggas fuck with him? Somebody said, take the gloves off. Cordae stinks. Somebody said he has no personality to buy into. Okay, the reason why I'm comparing him to J. Cole, what personality did J. Cole have? I might be missing that whole thing. J. Cole had hits. He had Friday Night Lights. Okay, hold on. Somebody just said something. Let me try to read it. Somebody said his entire career is based off riding old head dick. He corny with no bops. Let's look up his shit on. I'm looking up on Spotify. What are the top 3 Cordae hits? What are the top 3 Cordae hits? Here we go. Give me 1 second. Okay, that wasn't his song. He had R&P with Anderson .Paak. How'd that go? Let's play it. Let's play a little bit of it. R&P, Anderson .Paak. It's out. What is it? Without the YBN attachment, he would have been working at McDonald's. He needs some authentic hits of his own. Is it the cool factor? Because I think he got some songs that could be whatever. But do you think people just don't see him as cool? I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, apparently J. Cole produced that last song. Somebody say, yo, J. Cole started off a bit grimy, then got boring. Cole was relatable to college kids. Okay, who is Cordae relatable to? That's a good thing. Cole was definitely relatable to college kids. Somebody says it's a lisp and this nigga think he's the smartest nigga ever. What do you mean? What do y'all mean he thinks he's the smartest nigga ever? Is it because like in his interviews he's usually, you know, like even recently, like his whole thing's like high level, like he's he's trying to think on a different and higher level. I don't think he comes across like, yo, I'm smarter than you, but like he's trying to impart some knowledge. Bro think he is a smart rapper. He think Cordae is relatable to Miles Morales type niggas. This sounds like, damn. Hey, the reason why I'm asking this is there's a bunch of talented motherfuckers. But talented does not mean you're going to be like one of the greats. Like, people have to buy in. Like, I know a lot of talented motherfuckers who just, like, people never bought in. And here's the thing that he doesn't have that, like, say, Logic has. Logic looks white. So, like, Logic was going to have a little white audience regardless. There's always a white audience that like a rapper who's white or seems white. And they like them just to be like, oh, no, this guy can rap. Cordae ain't that socially or racially ambiguous. Ovia Cordae say, yo, the lyrics are basic as hell. You're not even lyrical. Okay. So, Cordae and Baby Keem, I'm glad somebody brought that up. I get a lot of the same vibes from them. Cordae, Baby Keem. A lot of the same vibes, if you ask me. What makes each different? Keem is fire. Keem a goat. Who do you think Keem raps better than? I don't know. Keem. Cordae might rap better than Keem. Somebody says Baby Keem's production is what? Wait, who the fuck is that? Somebody says, I am Dante. Ain't not a streamer? Loves Cordae. I could see why. What does that mean? Cordae makes kids bop music. Somebody said Keem got street cred. Really? I don't know. I wouldn't know. Somebody said Keem doesn't act like he got bars, unlike Cordae. Somebody said Keem more versatile. And somebody said Keem raps some more personality. That is true. But I take a lot of that because I think he's inspired by Kendrick. So, like, he has these, like, different fucking flows and intonations with his voice. Like, when I'm listening to Cordae, it's kind of like, you know, I'm kicking them bars. I'm just, like, you know what I mean? Just kind of like bars, like, you know, I don't know. Let me see.
Problems. I get the bad bitch with a fist full of.
So that's a Keem has TDE behind him. Why did somebody says, yo,